Hi, my name's Meg. Welcome to my channel. And for today's video, I thought it would be fun if we mix it up with a Cozy Hobbies vlog. It has been raining here all week, and while it's kind of annoying, it's also the perfect vibe to do all of the cozy things. Okay, so I have my favorite blanket, which is a cozy necessity. And then I also have my absolute favorite mug, which is the Ember mug. It is extremely pricey, okay? I'm not gonna lie. It is also worth every penny. My husband bought this for me as a Christmas present. It is not something I would have ever bought for myself, but last July we had our first baby, and he's an absolute dream, but also I don't think I drank a warm cup of coffee for about 4 months. Because every time I would sit down with my cup of coffee, he needs me. And so I get up to do whatever needs to be done, to love on him, to hold him, to change a dirty diaper.
5 hours later.
And I come back to a cold cup of coffee. So my husband, he's a smart man, and he bought me this Ember mug, which keeps my coffee/tea hot, which right now I have chamomile tea. So my first cozy hobby is going to be taking full advantage of my son's nap to cuddle up with my favorite blanket and mug and read The Ark for Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter, which is the sequel to Better Than the Movies, a book that I absolutely loved. But I'm gonna be quiet and get to reading because my son's nap might be short, and I'm not wasting time talking when I can be reading this book. Okay, wait, I actually am gonna say one more thing. Look how cute these doodles are. Like, they didn't need to do that. They just did that, and I'm glad that they did because, it just adds to the charm when she puts those playlists in the book, when they have these extra fun doodles of the characters. I love it. I love it. Okay, now for real, I'm reading this book. Oh, I'm recording myself. Okay. I feel like I can't let this cozy vlog go by without letting you in on one of my absolute favorite ways to set the cozy vibe. And you may have already seen this before. Okay, this candle warmer is amazing. I feel like it makes my candle last 10 times longer. It smells just as good. And then also, I don't think they sell this anymore, but this Amazon Basics Bluetooth speaker sets the perfect vibe. Like this right here, to me, this is prime cozy vibes. Okay, my next cozy hobby. I'm not sure if other people would find this cozy, but it's cozy to me, and that is iPad doodling. Yeah, I have a merch store, so I'm going to be working on doodling on some of the graphics that I want to post on our social media account. And honestly, it's just relaxing to doodle on top of pictures. Like, even if it's not for marketing or business, just picking up an iPad if you have one, getting the Apple Pencil, and I use Procreate to just doodle these cute little things on top of pictures, and it is so satisfying. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so it is still the same day. I just put my son to sleep. My husband is currently at church right now. He's the youth pastor there, so he's going to be gone for a little bit more. I just put on my favorite new cozy sweater. So in my opinion, there is no better way to do your favorite cozy hobbies than in your favorite cozy sweater. So even though it is still August in Texas, I don't care. I'm cranking down the AC. I am summoning all the fall vibes here. And I'm gonna chill and do one of my favorite cozy hobbies until my husband gets home, and then we're gonna hang out. But let me go get set up so you guys can see what I enjoy doing in my free time. Well, one of the things I enjoy doing. So I'm going to be putting together this Lego set. Yes, I love doing Legos. I actually save Lego sets for days when I want to do something cozy and mindless. And I usually build Legos while listening to an audiobook because it's the perfect way to keep your hands busy and stay entertained, but also read at the same time. So the audiobook I am going to be listening to is Lauren Graham, Talking as Fast as I Can. So, they parted as friends. My little Lumiere. Oh wait, his head's facing the wrong way. There we go. Maybe? Good morning. It is now the next day. I am just getting up and moving around. It is 10:30. We had a bit of a rough night last night. My son I think he might be teething or maybe he has a cold, but he did not sleep to the point where I literally had to crawl into his crib with him and sleep in there. So I didn't really sleep much. So before my husband went to work, he let me get a quick nap in, so that way I could have some energy for the day. But yeah, we were gonna go to Chick-fil-A because I have a mom friend with another baby, and we were gonna let the babies play in the Chick-fil-A playground where we just got chicken minis and coffee. But that didn't happen because my son may be sick or teething. I don't know what the issue was. He might just not have wanted to sleep. Sometimes babies be that way. Oh my god. Whoa. Yeah, the thunderstorms are clearly still happening. You know, it doesn't look all that rainy outside right now, but they're just, it starts pouring randomly, and then the next 30 minutes or so, I just feel like it's nonstop thundering. So, anywho, while my son takes his nap and I get fully awake, I am going to do my morning routine. I'll take you along with me for that. Hopefully, you find it cozy and enjoyable. Our big old doggy, Indy, is glued to me right now because it's thundering and she does not like the thunder. Do you, girly? You just have to give her anxiety meds and she looks a little zonked. Hi, Indy. Are you okay, baby? I'm trying not to do more than a pot of coffee, but I really need it. Heck, I'm doing it. This is my favorite creamer right now. I used to just drink black coffee, but whenever I got pregnant, I developed a bit of a sweet tooth. Or I think I always had a sweet tooth, and I just really rediscovered it. And I've never gone back since. Coffee's just, it's better with a little cream. My camera keeps focusing on the wrong thing. It's okay. Oh gosh, the focus on this thing. It's rough. It's how I feel this morning. So something I have really gotten into this year is annotating. And let me just show you guys all of the goodies that I have in this cute little box. I got this from IKEA. Okay, so in this box I have all of my little markers, my tabs, bookmarks, and then there's a whole nother layer with more like of my favorite pens, washi tape, bullet journals, this amazing book stamp. Yeah, it's just fun. One of the things I have really gotten into this year is annotating, and clearly I'm all or nothing. I bought everything you can buy, but I thought I would show you guys some of my favorite things that I've come across since annotating. Okay, the number one thing that I love in my annotation kit are these Japanese. Will it focus? I can't get it to focus. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. These Japanese pens that I discovered, or actually, I know how I got them. My in-laws gifted me a set a couple Christmases ago, and these pens write better than any other pen that I've used before. I have awful handwriting, and I feel like when I write with this, it's actually legible. It has like one of those really fine tips. It's smooth. There's gel. I love them so much that for Christmas I got them in like a bunch of different fun colors. My sister gifted those to me, but I will link those. Another thing that I've really been loving are these square pastel highlighters with one side. So originally I bought a set of these, and they have a wide side and then a pointy side. And I thought, oh, that will be so nice because I can circle with one side and then like highlight through words with the other side. It's not nice because I never know which side I'm opening up. So a lot of times, like, I open the wrong side, then I have to close it, then I have to... It's just a thing, okay? It adds to the complexity of remembering what color goes to which thing. It's just another step that I don't necessarily need. So I really like this brand. It's the Mr. Pen brand. And what I like about them is if you consistently use the same annotation key, there's a flat side, so you can write what you use this color for on the pen. So that way if you forget, like, what do I use to highlight my favorite quotes? Oh yeah, it's blue. It says it on the pen. It's just nice. It's nice. So one of the things that I've gotten really into this year is annotating my Bible. I bought this Bible specifically to annotate in. I was thinking about what's something that's going to make me feel cozy and excited to pick up in the morning. So I picked this floral pattern. It's brand new. I turned 30 earlier this year, so I wanted a fresh start, a fresh Bible on my birthday. So we got this one, and I will show you the key that I'm currently using. I'll explain. Let me just show you first. I think that's focused. Okay, so with all of my annotation keys, the legends, I always write them on bullet journal paper and use washi tape to tape them in the front of the book, because I have found that I change my mind throughout the process. So sometimes I start highlighting a certain thing. I may be highlighting just quotes or things like that. I may later, as I'm reading, decide that I want to add something else to my annotation key, and it just stresses me out to not have it neat and organized. But with washi tape, I can just remove the whole key, write it again, and retape it in the book, and it's like nothing ever went wrong. It's like I knew the plan from the start. You might not be like that. It might not bother you to just add in another category late in the game and it doesn't match the rest of the chart. Not your girl. I am very type A organized. I have to have it that way. So all of my books that I annotate, I always tape the legend in the front of the book. That way I don't feel locked in. I can change it later. There's no pressure on me to do what I originally set out to do. I have some flexibility in there. It's just nice that way. So I'm going to spend some time just reading my Bible, listening to quiet music, and annotating.
Guess I'm in it.
So it is a brand new day. Yesterday was kind of not the cozy day that I intended because my son was sick, and that kind of obviously consumed our entire day, which granted it should. That was the most important thing to be doing. But he is now asleep, and I'm going to be making some sourdough bread. This is my new cozy nighttime hobby, and I'm not the best at it. I'm not the worst. The bread tastes amazing, but something I'm trying to learn is how to like score it in a beautiful pattern. So I'm gonna do a little bit of sourdough bread making tonight while I listen to my audiobook, and then score it and bake it tomorrow morning. I'll show you the process, and it could be a flop because sometimes it is. So I guess we'll just see how this goes. So it's a new day, but I have some explaining to do. Last night when I was making the sourdough bread, I did the mixing and I was letting the dough rest, and I totally forgot about it. I took a bath, and then whenever I got out the bath, I remembered that I was making bread, so then I had to improvise, and it was a little tough, and it actually gets a lot worse. So after I forgot about the bread the first time, I was able to kind of like pull it together. Well, then when I woke up this morning to shape the loaf, I realized it hadn't really risen. But that's okay, you know, like I'm going to keep a positive attitude. It's just bread. So I press on, shape the loaf. Then I'm playing with my son and reading Nothing Like the Movies. And I forgot about the loaf again. So I forgot about it the first time. It didn't really rise. I forgot about it a second time, like an extra hour. So it's just been sitting on the counter. So I'm about to go score it, and I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue how this is gonna turn out. I've never messed up this many times in a row before baking it, so I guess we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna give scoring a shot. I'm not the best at it. I'm really new to this, and I clearly do not have the attention span to make sourdough bread, but it's fine, it's fine. We'll see how this goes. I'm about to go get breakfast ready. We're gonna do avocado toast on my sourdough. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the night reading Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I am about 25% of the way through and obsessed, and that is the only thing I want to do tonight. Thank you so much for doing all of the cozy things with me. I hope you enjoyed this cozy hobbies / a little bit of reading vlog. I don't know how to end this. Bye.